Heyo everybody, Haku here with my live reaction for this week's chapter of Tower of God, and we on chapter 435, or Season 3, Episode 18, so I'm excited to read and see what we have going down this week. So I've missed the past two reviews, and the way I'm going to be doing those is this is going to be a Tower of God heavy week. Real quick before I get into reading, my plan so far for this week is the first one that I missed. I'm going to be doing the review of that tomorrow. Then the second review I missed, that review is going to be up the day after tomorrow. And then Thursday, the day after that, is going to be the review for this chapter. So I'm basically just going to do a super Tower of God heavy week this week. Now if I do miss one and get pushed back one, because I'm going to be still doing all my other videos too, if I do miss one and get pushed back one, I have a lot of stuff to do Friday and a lot of stuff to do Saturday, so then the one review I'm behind on might be up on Sunday at that point. So just letting you know that my plan, since I missed reviewing the last two, is just to review all three this week. And I'm going to do them all three as separate videos because I feel like each of them, well, at least for the last two, I haven't read this one yet, but at least for the last two, each of them really had their own different vibes and things going on, different things I felt about each of them. So, yeah, either way, just wanted to bring that up before I started reading this. But let's get into it. 435, let's see what's going on with Karaka and Bomb. From here on out, we fight as one, which is a very non-Karaka-esque line. Alright, he drops Bomb. You heard our conversation, but how? I just planted a little bug in your pocket. Let's not linger on little things. But, that's anything but little. Let's wake Yama up. My master did tell me about Yama's sleeping habits. I didn't think they were this bad. Not even the Funsakal family's this bad. What should we do? I bet if we use an airwave to stir up the Shinsu in his body, he'll probably wake up. I love this just probably. It'd be better if we both do it at the same time. What's important is the flow, not its power. I'm still not sure if I can count on your skills, but I'll spare you the lecture, since we probably learned the same thing. Just do as the master taught you. Okay. Alright, we're cutting away for 52nd floor, Heart 2. Doom. We're cutting completely away. High Ranker, Baylord Doom. Is that Lord Yama's older brother? Feel that, Deng Deng. Father. The heart that's beating in your chest will be beating for him now. Be grateful that you get to be part of something greater than yourself. I see. Today, I'm going to die. But I don't want to die. I found out— okay, so he knew. I found out the truth when I was 9 years old. Yes, sir. Everything's going as planned. Dad, does the boy know his heart belongs to Doom? What? Heart? Doom? I'm not sure. He doesn't seem to know it yet, but even if he found out, it wouldn't change anything. If Yama finds out about this, he'll probably kill him. Hiding the truth is the only way for him to survive in this cage. Even if he learns the truth, there's no one to tell, nor is there any way for him to tell anyone. It's probably better to live a life of lies rather than speaking the truth and be killed. Ah, I see. Now he knows. I'll have a little chat with my son. Dad, that night I found out. I'm just a fake son my dad brought so we could smuggle in the heart of someone named Doom. I wasn't his son. My parents are canine people on the outside, and my heart isn't mine. It belonged to someone named Doom. My dad didn't want Lord Yama to find out that Doom's heart returned to the cage, so we made up a lie that he consummated with a human and that he had to bring the offspring inside the cage. He didn't tell me exactly who this Doom is, but he did tell me he's Lord Yama's enemy, which means if Lord Yama finds out I have his heart within me, he'd kill me on the spot. Okay, so that's why Deng Deng was screwed because of Gado, but at the same time he couldn't say anything to anyone because then he would have been screwed because of Yama. So I chose to live a life of lies, as short as it may be, instead of dying that day. I'm not sure if it's because of this heart, but I learned transformation faster than a lot of other canine people. Lord Yama even thought I was the hope of all canine people. Of course, everything was a lie, but I liked how Lord Yama complimented me, so I kept training. Again, this is very, very similar to Haku's story, where Haku had these cool abilities and stuff, but it was because of the eyes. And now Deng Deng has these cool abilities because of the heart. This really, really does feel super similar to Haku's story. Only not as good. Haku's story was really good. Louis was the only ray of sunshine in my deceitful life. Oddly enough, he was about the same age and he felt similar to me, so we became good friends. Even my dad made an exception for Louis, though he's never let anyone else hang out, though he's never let me hang out with anyone else. Right when I started to find more reasons to live, we suddenly became regulars, and I ran away for my freedom. Then, when I got captured by Lord Yama's men on my way up the tower, I realized that my journey had come to an end. Now that I think about it, everything about me was a lie. I ran, laughed, smiled, cried, fought, and got acknowledged by others with a heart that was never mine. Yeah, maybe it's better for a fake like me to just stay stuck here forever. And again, not to shit on it too much, but I also kind of feel like he and Louis' story is oddly similar, once again, to Horyang and Kasano's. It's like, why forget about Horyang and Kasano in the story, and why forget about Haku in the story if you're just going to retell their stories like this? Maybe it's better for a fake like me to just stay stuck here forever. And then, he came to me, and asked me to leave with him. You were the first person who ever reached out to me, whoever reached out to me first. I wish I'd told you the truth, but if I hadn't taken your hand, I might not have made it this far. I just couldn't bring myself to tell the truth and turn away your hand, because I wanted to live. And again, this might be important, but I'm reaching out to him being the first person, but like, none of his other people climbing up the tower did. He doesn't count Louis the same way there. I don't know, it feels like he barely knows bombs, so this feels a little bit forced. Again, I'm trying to stay super, super positive, but I just don't know about all this. Gato, you know why Yama's keeping the older brother alive instead of killing him or kicking him out of here, right? That power flowing through you leaders and a few of the canine people who can transform. That power used to belong to Doom. Yama may be strong, but he's a selfish creature who cannot share his power with anyone else. That's why he shared Doom's power with you and pretended it was from himself. Yes, I know. Our power comes from Lord Doom, not Lord Yama. Now, shall we awaken Lord Doom? Lord Doom, this may be the first time we meet, but your power's always been flowing inside of me. It's obvious I have more of your power in me than any other executives, since I'm the strongest. I must have been destined to awaken you. It's time for you to get out of that little coffin. Let's get started, Deng Deng. It's time to take that heart out of your chest. Father, don't be upset. That heart never belonged to you in the first place. In fact, you should be grateful that you got to spend your life with the heart of such a great man in you. No, I don't want to. Father, I don't want to die. I want to live a bit longer. I want to travel the tower with Louis and meet lots of people and enjoy my life. If you really need this heart, then at least give me back my real heart you took away from me. I'm sorry, Deng Deng. Father, but there's no other way. It is your fate to die here. And there never was your real heart, because you were never my son nor Louis's friend to begin with. You were just a vessel, Father, for Lord Doom's heart. I want to live. And now we're going back to the one big dude whose name I forget. Was he Venti? I don't remember which one is which, like ever. And we have Apple there, of course. And we see, it looks like whoever is with them with the hood has a bit of a chest going on. So I think most people have been saying probably Rachel. So I don't know, just more evidence to it being probably Rachel. Even though I kind of wanted to see her off working with Gustang, it just seems so much more like it's probably her. Are we too late? Says Kunagro Agnes looking on. And the firefish starts to appear behind him. Huh? Ah, I see. That canine person is still breathing. What now, Blue Turtle? Don't just sit there. Rack, let's fight them. Is he going to actually be able to use this thing as a revive for this person? Huh? We'll get on a warship and head straight to them. I'll tell you the escape plan on the way. Just come with me. Huh? Oh, okay. And I thought I was impulsive, but what the heck is up with his eyes? Okay, so they're heading straight towards them. What the heck? Says Apple. A warship. And it looks like Venti's going in for an attack on it. Level 2 partial transformation. Hard and quick black bullet. Okay. Bust up the ship. Coon. And we see him and Rack falling towards them. Let's go. How the hell is he still alive? Stop right there. It looks like Venti going in to block again. What could two little regulars possibly do if you both lost your mind? I might ask you the same thing. You think a mere ranker can stop us by yourself? Do you need our help, says Apple. Help? You'd only get in my way. Just stay out of this. You're all the same, this side or that side. You regulars need to learn your place. Alligator, I'm on it. Okay. And he's... Oh, I thought he was going to control the rocks that were flying around. Go. And Coon's sending out the firefish. And he is using it as a revive for the guy that was attacked before. Okay, so he has healing powers. What the? Hey, what was that? Did she just move? Wait, she? Okay. No way. Sweet. She's awake. Okay. Who is this then? The turtle came back to life. Nice. What's going on? All I remember is passing out after Lord Gatto attacked me. I feel a burning sensation flowing within me. I knew it. This power is, and that guy as well. Did he save me? All the scars on my body are gone too. On top of that, my whole body feels like it's burning with power. Watch out. Transformation. Okay. Blue-gray iron arm. Okay, they actually look pretty cool. And they smash through the bullet attack. Oh no. Wow, that's awesome. She's strong, says Rack. 52nd floor of the tower, far away from the cage. Evankel's high-speed warship. Okay, so we're just throwing Evankel and Yuan Sung back in this, apparently. Do you really think they'll help us? Well, some of them seem like decent people, although most of them were more interested in saving their own skin. A lot of them seem to like Bomb and Ha Jinsung. I'm more worried about Zahard. He's being too quiet. Who knows what he's up to? And we have beeping. What's that? A person? And who is this? We see what looks like maybe a red-haired person. Are you Evankel? Huh? I know what path you're trying to take, but you can't. High ranker blue hole. Okay. Who the heck are they? Blue hole's a term for high rankers who've been inactive for so long since ancient times that no one knows if they're dead or alive, or rankers whose true influence or power are difficult to measure. Okay, so they're basically unranked rankers. Very strange. Okay. Because I'll lead you to a different path. F-U-G, Elder. Kelhelm. Okay, you know what? This is random. Bring this into this arc. And I wonder if this is the Elder who's, like, helping Paul, or if these are the bad guys. But we're seeing an F-U-G Elder here. Kelhelm. Okay, I actually really like his design and the design of the girl, question mark, probably that's with him. They have cool designs. Really interesting. So, this is a chapter of some ups and downs. Towards the beginning, I'm not big into Deng Deng's story. It almost feels like we didn't even really need Deng Deng's story to get here, that maybe CU could have just found a different way to get us into this arc. Like, I liked him and Louis at first, but at the end of the day, it's like, their story is kind of a rehash of Haku's and a rehash of Horyang and Kasano's, and I'd rather just have Haku and Horyang and Kasano getting development. So that's weird. I actually don't mind Kun having this healing ability. It seems a bit out of character and weird for Kun. It's like Kun has already had so much development with the ice that we've barely seen him use that I kind of want or wish that we kind of just focused on Kun having his development there that was good in the data floor, and then have somebody else take this Firefish development. Like, do something else with Yeon's character. Basically nothing's been done with her, and now she's just been taken hostage by this group who I thought was going to be important for this arc, but we don't even get to see them this arc. It just feels like this development could have been used for somebody else, even though I don't exactly mind it. I think that the person he revived is cool, though. I actually kind of dig their design. They're one of the few transformations that doesn't look really silly. And then from there on towards the end, I think, is just the Evankel stuff. Again, it feels weird. I said this about Mazano a lot, where I'm like, the less Mazano shows up, the better, because then when he does show up, it's super, super hype, whereas when we see him like 3 arcs in a row, it's like the hype for Mazano being there is less, because it's like, oh, we see him every arc. And the same happened with Yuri, where I was like, we need to see a bit less of Yuri. Even though Yuri's more of a main character and more important in that way, I feel like we need to see less so that when she does come around it's more exciting. I feel like the same could be true of Evankel and Yuan Sung here, even though I love Evankel and Yuan Sung. If you were to ask me some of my favorite characters, they're probably 2 of my favorites, especially Yuan Sung, but I don't know if they should be overused. And I really like the Elder's design, but again, it just seems like this arc is kind of all over the place, and there are tons of things that could have been developed or maybe should have been developed that aren't being, so to jump in with something else with the Elder and Evankel maybe just feels a little bit off to throw in right now, even though it is really cool. But yeah, those are just some first thoughts with my reaction. I'll get the review up later this week, of course, as well as the review for the other 2 chapters. But yeah, it's just a lot of ups and downs. There's a lot about this arc that I really like, and a lot about this arc that I really don't like. So yeah, and toward the beginning, it was more of like liking pretty much all of it. Like, there was a lot to like early on, but as we've gone on, there are a lot of things that are just kind of a mess. So it's like, it's definitely a bit bipolar with some good and bad going on in the story right now. But either way, like I said, I'll do my reviews, and you'll see those the rest of this week, I guess. As for now, thank you so much for watching. Like if you like the video, comment down there to tell me what you thought of this chapter, my first thoughts and reactions. Subscribe for more Tower of God, much more on the channel. Follow on Twitter if you want. I can try to keep you updated there and stuff for the channel or talk to you there. And if you want a link to our Discord server to talk to me or more of us on Discord, then just ask and I can give you a link. That's it. Thank you once again for watching, and I'll see you all next time.